into that type of situation on this. I am on my way to Tommaso's home, and we'll see what's going on there. We'll use that as staging ground. I am in just north of Tucson. Here's the Circle K right here. I'm gonna go over here and find out what's happening with detainment.
Day, folks, out front of the home of Nancy Guthrie.
There's a fire truck.
Reporting less than $300 in the Bitcoin account related to Nancy Guthrie ransom.
I was out and about doing the filming today. My media badge is gone. Missing JLR's media badge. Dark out here, folks. A suspect has been detained.
Out here, folks. A suspect has been detained on my way in connection with this. On my way to Tommaso. Right now, I'm almost there. Probably within the next couple minutes. And we're gonna go find. And what is going on in Oro Valley? What's this car doing?
Thank goodness.
I'm going to spin the camera around and we're going to talk. Try to find out more information. Did you hear news that has been detained? Is it somebody affiliated with Tommaso and Annie? I asked that because authorities were combing this area like crazy today. Scouring around the entire. Double piece. So we're gonna go over there and see what's up. And if there's nothing there, we'll come back.
North Northern Hills Drive, then turn right on Northern Hills Drive.
Double piece.
Turn right onto North Northern Hills Drive.
Look at all the people outside of the home here. Double piece.
Take your next left onto North Linda Road.
Look how dark it is out here. The FBI was out here today, all around the neighborhoods here. And there's a church that they were staged at. I'm going to go over there and see if they're still staged.
North Linda Road. Then at the next stop sign, you'll turn left.
At the Double Piece Church.
At the stop sign, turn left onto West Roller Coaster Road.
Roller Coaster Road. Yo, this is a roller coaster.
In a quarter mile, turn right into the parking lot.
The Dove of Peace Church.
Turn right into the parking lot.
Where's the parking lot? FBI was here. I don't see anybody here at the Dove of Peace Church. All right, nobody's here. So let me turn around here. This is the Dove of Peace Church. So the FBI is not looking for, not in this area right now, the Dove of Peace Church. So give me 1 second. On the field here, JLR investigates. Someone has been detained. Who? Who has been detained? Out and about. Crazy stuff, man. I've never seen anything so crazy than this. So let me see what my people are saying.
Could she be?
Here. I got all kinds of sources
This
around
is
here that are
sad.
telling me stuff.
There's definitely more than one person.
Somebody said the name DE. The name DE. Now, I will tell you straight up, if it's DE, I will donate the entire $50,000 reward to Border Patrol and ICE. If it's DE, because I have documented proof a while back communicating with Pima County Sheriff's Office about DE and got responses by Pima County Sheriff's Office inquiring and want to know more about DE. If it's him. If it's him. If it was him, I will donate the entire $50,000.
Who DE goes to the band member of Tommaso.
Have you heard his name? Man, DE's like basically going viral right now. But I mean, I personally saw the stuff. People don't think it's him talking about DE. Some people think it's him, some people don't. I don't personally think it's him in the footage, but I don't know. What do you think? I don't know. His name's circulating. DE. DE. But I will say, and I pretty much put it out there, I communicated with Pima County Sheriff days ago about DE.
This is crazy.
From them, who was it? Let me see.
Right after
somebody's
they
honking.
Deposited money
Somebody's
into
watching
the
me.
Bitcoin account.
Let me see if I can get that email.
And the police took the
if I'm logged
SWAT
in on my email on
trucks
this
out, and an hour later they had someone in custody.
Open in Gmail app. Hold on. Yes. A deputy by the name of Earl Giron, Gier, responded back to me. A deputy named Earl and wanted more information and left me a phone number. But I emailed him back. Now, I'm not saying it's the guy. I don't know. But if it is, whoa. 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 All right, let's go back to Tommaso's house. Let's go back to Tommaso's, folks. Someone got detained. We'll find out soon who it could be. I can say that why are agents all around the home of Annie and Tommaso's today? Why are they all around the area? Tornado. They're all around the area. Or somebody centered around the case. So much stuff has come through. They were looking through pipes today. They were looking in all types of locations. Going back to Tommaso's.
It looks like his old bandmate or his current bandmate. So sad, so disgusting. I guess we will know soon enough.
This is called Roller Coaster Road. This is insanity. Called Roller Coaster Road back here. Look how dark it is back here.
It looks like it possibly could be
if they got somebody
Tommaso's
for questioning and there's a conspiracy, the first one that takes a bite at the apple is the one that gets the deal, the best deal. So someone might be spilling the beans.
So now,
and share everything they know.
Hopefully they will find deal. Nancy.
Look how crazy it is out here. It's literally crazy.
He is getting ready to be back at Annie's house.
So what do we got? See how it's pitch black out here and anyone can do anything at night? Tommaso's home. They're pulling up the Tommaso's. Look. Dude, everyone's running. I just saw a bunch of people run. Look at this. Hey, let me, I know that person. Hey. Yeah, I'm live right now, but let me just ask you. No, you could talk. Oh. What's the buzz? Who is it?
I don't know yet. I'm trying.
Is it DE?
They detained someone. I can't.
But you know the name DE.
Who's DE?
You went there.
That I don't know. I don't know.
You don't know.
I swear I don't. I'm trying. Did you hear that?
That's what people are saying. I mean, people are saying names.
They weren't. I was at the house.
But they just put out a thing. I'm pulling up here.
Yeah.
She works for People Magazine.
Mute it. Tell me, Kelly, we're gonna tip.
Mute it. What? All right, hold on. I gotta mute.
Just got a tip.
Thank you. I mean, she pretty much told us what we already know. She's like, mute it. But that's nice. Let me find something out here a minute. I'll be right back. Where's everybody going? Hey, Here's security guard just asked me. The security guard for the Guthries don't even know what's going on. This security guy just came over and says, "What's going on?" Him, the security guard. He just can't watch. You'll see him in a second. He didn't even know what's going on. The security guard for the security guard that's been hired. He's so out of the loop. He's asking me what's going on. He's him right here. This guy. He's the security guard. That's their security guard. You don't even know what's going on. He's a nice guy, but he's just a contractor. I mean, he doesn't even know. Oh, this is good. All right. So it appears Rio Rico. Rio Rico is a little town. It's on its way to Nogales. Somebody was in Rio Rico. Rio Rico. Let me see. Rio Rico. I remember that town. I got gas there. That's like there's like a port. There's like a patrol checkpoint right by there in Rio Rico. So where is Nancy? I'm going to try to find some information here. I am out front of Tommaso's home right now. So that's that security watching over his house right now. So, I was going to head up to Oro Valley too. A particular place. Let me just see for sure. Yeah. JLR investigates. This is crazy stuff. This is insanity. Suspect detained. But are they going to say, this is crazy. Oh, I got a flashlight. I have to, where's my flashlight? I have to go find my press pass a minute. So come with me. I think I know where I dropped my press pass. I lost my press pass when I was out there. Do I look like the police? All right. So look. FBI today was searching this area. They were searching all around here. They were going door to door, but look how dark it is at night. You can't literally see anything. Easy a way to dispose of a body if you want to get rid of a body. They were all door to door in this area. It was insanity. But even if they have somebody detained that's connected with this case and they don't share where Nancy is, then, authorities have to still continue to look. Whoa. So you got to be very careful. I look for the press pass a minute. I believe it was at the end of the road. Somewhere around here. I'll be right back. I have to look for something. I think I dropped something around here. Might also be down here. So yeah, FBI was going all over the place here today. It's crazy. But you can't see nothing. Literally. They're also talking about Oro Valley. To the north. That's according to Fox. I'm going back to Tomaso's a minute, regroup. So somebody has been detained. According to reports, it was Rio Rico. Rio Rico. The question is, why was FBI all around here today? That's what's crazy. See, this is crazy terrain, isn't it? I'm going back to Tomaso's house. Staging area. Let me see something here. So the reports are coming out. Two things. Whoever this is, and it looks like it was in the town of Rio Rico, about 30 miles to the south of Tucson. Report of law enforcement activity in the community of Rio Rico, south of Tucson. Now, we could go there if you want. If we get a location, we could go to Rio Rico if you guys want to go up to Rio Rico. But I'll just share with you, 9:29 p.m. update. 9:29, which was 2 hours ago. So that's Eastern. Reports that LE is also headed north to Oro Valley area. It appears they might be going after more than one individual in Oro Valley. So now some people also talking about the school that Tomaso is affiliated with, the basis of Oro Valley. Oro Valley Police and Pima County Sheriff are involved with an operation. Sources tell CBS News.
I was treated for my moderate to severe frown lines, crow's and 4 headlines. I'm the one and only Claire, and I got treated with the one and only Botox Cosmetic.
Talk to your doctor about Botox Cosmetic and whether it's right for you. The effects of Botox Cosmetic may spread hours to weeks after injection, causing serious symptoms.
Pima County Sheriff. So you got like two situations. So it appears maybe boom, boom. Rio Rico. Now let's look at Flight Radar 24 and see what we got on Flight Radar 4. Nothing in Rio Rico, nothing, no Golis. I remember that, oh, there's a chopper, LifeNet, started in Rio Rico, but that has nothing to do with this. I am live outside the home of Tommaso and Annie Guthrie. Continuous coverage of Nancy Guthrie. Let the Pima County Sheriff know that the pizza was pretty good today. Pima County Sheriff was like saying, oh, that house was a crime scene. And people are saying, if it was a crime scene, then why don't you have the tape up?
As a way for the public to learn.
There's a lot of different facets of this investigation. We're kind of waiting to see if those become true.
And I appreciate that, Tom, because I think it's important context here that this is a piece potentially of the puzzle. It is not the whole puzzle, because obviously we still don't know anything about where Nancy Guthrie is, Tom. Right. And I wonder, in the course of the many conversations that I know you and the team have been having, is there anything that stands out to you, something that you've heard, let's say, again and again from law enforcement experts or analysts about the video that we're seeing here? In other words, is there a particular thread or clue or hint that they have keyed in on throughout the course of the evening here that could be important?
I don't know, because this has all happened so quickly this evening. I mean, we got a sense, it's currently 10:06 on the East Coast. I would say approximately 5:30 p.m. tonight, we started to detect that there was a lot of movement in law enforcement in the greater Tucson area, that there were a number of things that we needed to start to pay attention to. We continue to make our calls, discuss with who we needed to discuss the types of information that would get us to the point where we would report this news if it were true. And so we're talking about less than 5 hours when this really kind of kicked into gear. What it is about this video that may have been helpful or not to get to a point where you feel comfortable taking somebody in for questioning, it's not immediately clear. To me, what would be most important, just based on my experience of covering these cases and the dinners, the cheeseburgers, the hours on the phone, well, what was it that made the case for you? It's if they could find on this person any of the things that we're looking at, the multiple sets of gloves. I think it will obviously give them confidence that they're keying in on the right person. If they've found that, how much they found of that, we just don't know, Hallie.
Tom, I'm going to let you get back to the phone. I know you got more calls to make, but I appreciate you standing by, and I'll ask you to come back to the camera when you can, pal. Let me bring in our NBC News law enforcement analyst, Evie Pompouras, who's joining us now. Evie, you heard Tom lay out a myriad of things that law enforcement analysts and experts have been looking at, that investigators would presumably be looking at. So I'll put the question to you. What stands out to you from this? And as you have capably sort of brought us inside what that questioning would look like of this individual, what would the next step be?
Well, look, let's kind of build a little bit of the framework of what the questioning would look like. Local authorities take them into custody. Now, typically, if it's being done, I don't want to say right, but a certain way, you would want to have a representative from the local authorities, also maybe an FBI law enforcement official. You want a primary and secondary in the room. You typically don't want to do criminal investigations by yourself, because your secondary is going to pick up things that you miss. It's actually a work to interview someone, to read them, to assess them, to ask questions, to note, are they telling me the truth or not? Did they actually answer my question? Or am I going through a list? So it's a lot of work. So having a secondary in there is going to pick up the things that you miss and you play off. I also want to highlight that the first interview is the most important interview. A lot of times people think, oh, you can go back again and again. And I will tell you through my own experience, that first one is where you want to try to get the bulk of information. When you go to the second or third or fourth, your chances of getting good information goes down. I mean, it tanks. So we're looking at potentially, is this person a suspect or are they somehow connected to the suspect? In addition, we were talking about warrants before. You know, there's something you can do sometimes as an investigator. Consent. Hey, do you mind if we look through your house? Do you mind if I look through your home? Do you mind if I look through your computer? They can give you consent. And you know what? Sometimes they do. So that's not lost on me as a former interviewer. Now, if they don't, you want to work those back channels if you can, if you've got enough probable cause to get those warrants, to get those search warrants, because I want to be looking through your devices, through your search history, through your home while you're being in. Because then we can corroborate information. I don't want to do it after the fact. So hopefully, I would suspect that these two things are happening simultaneously. That way, the interviewers in the room, they can take breaks, they can walk out, find out if any new developments happened, go back in there. And again, the other thing is that person there voluntarily or not? You know, are they going to stop that interview? But if you can build rapport, keep them talking, create an environment that's low-key and low stress. Although as investigators, you're high stress, right? You want to find Nancy. But at the same time, if you've got a person and you think they're correlated or tied directly to this case, you need to keep them in that room. You don't want game over. Once they walk out, or once they say they're walking out, or they're done talking to you, you can't just go in there and just bombard people. And then it can completely blow the case up in your face.
Evie, I'm going to ask you to stand by as well as we bring in our Chief Justice and National Affairs Correspondent, Kelly O'Donnell, who is live in Tucson for us, Kelly, where we had seen, as expected, a fair amount of activity. Federal officials, Pima County, had suggested, hey, they'll have folks going out door to door. The investigation would be continuing. Then earlier today, we obviously got the drop of images that we have seen, that we have been playing here, that individual in the mask, in the gloves, going up to the camera. Give us a sense of what it's like on the ground tonight at this hour, evening, obviously, where you are.
Well, obviously, there has been a lot of that activity after the images were made public. The outreach to the public is a big part of this. Putting together a website to give people access at their fingertips, on their phone, on their home computer, the office tomorrow. They can look at the information that is assessed by the FBI as a way for the public to learn what's happening in the investigation and a way to contribute tips or information. Obviously, a lot of that centers right here in Tucson because that is where the crime happened. That is where Nancy Guthrie has had her life and family. This is home for them. Is it a case where whoever's responsible for this is from this area? We don't know the answer to that yet. There's also been the phone number. That's been a part of this. And now there is work that's happening involving a few officers or sheriff's deputies at a time, going to areas where there might be an opportunity to learn something. Commercial businesses in the area that is not too far from where Nancy Guthrie lives. To describe her home as we have as being particularly desert-like in the sense that it is so dark here at this hour of night, no street lights, none of that. There's also a lot of vegetation that blocks some of the visibility for neighbors around this. But she is not far from a thriving business area where there is a lot in terms of bright lights and shops and gas stations and all of those things. So she's tucked into a community that is very peaceful as part of her life here, but not far from activities where there could be businesses that might have seen something or know something or have the kind of cameras and so forth. Before these images, that sort of outreach was really looking for who was out at 2 a.m. on that Sunday more than a week ago.
Yep.
Now they've been able to narrow it significantly by seeing a real figure who came to her home in those wee hours, dressed to commit a crime. And now they have more information to work with. That brings about tips. We've been told by the FBI a spike in tips tonight. As we expect, not all of those will have actual value, but authorities that I've been talking to say This particular questioning of an individual is in the hands of Pima County, and they are directing any inquiries to Pima County. So that tells us that this is something in an early stage. This is something that could be trying to elicit information from an individual. As your conversation has been unfolding here, anyone who is questioned by authorities has the right to not participate. Is this person cooperating? Are they answering questions? Have they been given their Miranda rights? We don't know any of those details, and it will take time for that to come out. What we certainly hope is whatever is happening in a room with law enforcement is valuable, either eliminating someone or learning something that could help lead to answers about where is Nancy Guthrie, is she okay, and can she be returned to her family? So with all of this at a scale of national profile, we're really sort of inviting our viewers into the incremental work of law enforcement. We don't have more answers right now, but there have certainly been very meaningful developments today that are hopefully getting investigators closer to the answers they need, and for the Guthrie family and the community here closer to bringing her home. Kelly?
Kelly, I want you to stand by on that community piece, on the way that this community has rallied around the Guthrie family. I'll come back to you on that in just a second, but you're saying something important, and I want to go to Jim Kavanaugh on this, our NBC News law enforcement analyst. And Jim, there's two pieces to this that Kelly laid out that I want to pick up with you. One is is Kelly described it, the sort of incremental work of law enforcement that we are getting a peek behind the curtain of. And there are, I know in your view, there are potentially some reasons to be cautious that this person being detained is the person in the video, is the person who had something directly to do with the disappearance of Nancy Guthrie. And then there's also this other piece of it, Jim, which is centering Nancy. Where is she? Are we any closer to?
The path to a college degree is more affordable than you think. With Sophia Learning, you can take real college-level courses that are designed to transfer fully online for just $99 a month. Start your free trial, no credit card required. Sophia Learning, built for you.
In the bedroom,
we like to do things a little different.
I like to keep my bed warm at 85 degrees.
And I like it at a freezing 55. With chili pad, sleep at your perfect temperature no matter what side you're on.
Nothing's going to bring, that's great evidence right there. You got a lot of things there to look at and make a determination. And 8 hours ago, the tips flooded in. All kinds of tips are coming in. All kinds of tips. And detectives and agents have to act on that. They have to go conduct interviews and go do things and go see what people were doing. But I mean, if I described you, the command post, for example, the command desk that would swear that number 3 is the sniper because of this and this and this and this and this. And, you know, I would be there with the FBI agent in charge and the chief of detectives, and we'd say, okay, you know, we're going to put him under 24-hour surveillance. If you feel that strongly about it, we're going to put a 24-hour surveillance on him. Sure enough, 2 nights later, the sniper would kill somebody 100 miles away. We'd say, well, where was your guy? He'd say, oh, he was at a bar in Rockville, Maryland. We said, well, It ain't him. So we would have a list of suspects that all looked super great. So I'm just being cautious. I am buoyed by the fact that they are talking to somebody and they've detained them. They feel good about enough that they've detained them, but that can wash out too. But if it does wash out, that doesn't bring me down 1 inch because I think that's normal course of business. You already have the gold standard here of this evidence that broke today. That's going to lead to an apprehension. Now, whether it'll be today or tomorrow, but it's going to do it. It's going to do it. Let's hope they have a great lead. Let's hope they can match, you know, the gun, the coat, the backpack. But it could also be something, he's got a jacket exactly like that. Well, that's not the only jacket like that in Arizona, I guarantee it.
Yeah.
And that's not enough to charge you with anything, but it's enough to go talk to you. Hey, Billy, where were you Saturday night? What are you doing? Who are you? What's going on? Detectives, and try to find out and then flush him out or, you know, determine that he is good for it. you have to get some warrants and so forth. So,
Well, Jim, I think
it's just a way you got to keep your mind and only work from a foundation of facts and not, make sure you don't get spun off.
one of the things you're saying here, and I think it's important, it's not enough. An apprehension wouldn't be enough, right, for the Guthrie family. They want Nancy home. Bring her home. That's what we've heard from the Guthrie family publicly, from Savannah, from her siblings since 10 days ago when we all learned that this had happened here. And so I think it seems to me like part of what you're saying, Jim, is that there is still a laser focus, and there must be a laser focus in any advancement of the case being directed towards finding Nancy Guthrie.
No, that's exactly right. And there's going to be a lot of tips on who these people could be or this guy could be. And they've got a lot of reasons and avenues to check all those. This is the first one we've heard about where they've, stepped up to the point where they've detained somebody to question them. But, I used to hear say, I don't believe in coincidences. Well, you haven't investigated many things then. Because coincidences, we live in coincidences. People in a certain city, in a region, they do a lot of similar things. Their lifestyles are similar. They go to similar work, similar clothing even. I mean, there's so many coincidences in life. What you got to have is hard, straight facts. Coincidence may cause you to look, but you've really got to get something that's concrete. Now, maybe that will come from this interview. Well, here's what I would say. If I was saying to all of us, don't be discouraged if this lead washes out. Don't be discouraged because there's lots of other leads in this case. Lots of other leads. I hope it does.
All right. So, yeah, we're getting some experts. I'm live out front of Tommaso and Annie's home here. Big deal. Big news here. Someone has been detained. Unclear on who this is at this time. But what I'm thinking what we could do is down the road is the FBI building. We can maybe go down there and see if there's activity down there because it's probably most likely the person that got detained went to the FBI building for questioning. I don't think they would be going to the Pima County Sheriff's. I think they would straight up go this. I mean, this is a big Fed case. We could go down to the FBI building and see what's going on. It's about 10 miles to the south, and we could see, if there's any action or any activity going on there. If you guys want, or we could sit here and maneuver here. I think possibly that the person could be down there at the building, but we might get an understanding of, who that could be and a name. That's up to y'all. But let me just continue to look around and see what else is out on this person. And if they're going to do that additional operation to the north in Oro Valley, because right now it's just like a person. So what's going on here? Earlier today, Pima County Sheriff's Department detained a subject during a traffic stop south of Tucson. The subject is currently being questioned. Additional information will be released when it becomes available. Let's go to the FBI office. I think hold on a second. I want to go to the FBI office. I think it's down the road here. We should go check out. So apparently this person was detained during a traffic stop. People are also saying that the person detained is not a family member. Not a family member. So that's interesting too. Not a family member. So crazy stuff, folks. Continuous coverage. Guthrie detained. Are they at the FBI building? Thank you so much for the comments. Thank you for your coverage. Our trooper, you're welcome. Thank you. I think this guy's leaving. I am at the house at Tommaso's home. That's a news reporter right out there right now. A news reporter outside the home. So let me get my sources here. Let's see what's going on. See if what I could find. Find out the location here. And then if not, we'll go to the FBI building. FBI building. Tucson. FBI building in Tucson. So I'm live outside of a spot where they were doing all the searches today. Yeah, it's not far. 17 minutes away to the FBI building. But let me just make sure. FBI detains Guthrie. Yeah, I think we should go down and we'll take a drive. You want to take a drive down the FBI building?
Head toward Northern Hills Drive.
Let's go. Let's go. We're going to FBI. We're going to the FBI building. It'll be about 17 minutes. Just put this up here a little bit. Okay. FBI building, folks.
In 600 feet, turn right to stay on West Ternero Street.
We'll see if there's any like media or anybody. You know, it's like a Fort Knox fortress, but I think the suspect's going to the FBI building in Tucson. I don't think he's going to Pima County Sheriff's, and he's definitely not going into the county jail.
Right to stay on West Ternero Street.
If someone has been detained and not arrested, they wouldn't be booked in a county jail. They would be detained for questioning. FBI building. Look how dark it is out here. Whoa. You're going to the FBI stuff.
At the next stop sign, turn right.
We're on our way.
At the stop sign, turn right onto historic US 80, North Oracle Road.
North Oracle Road. Look at Tucson. Ahead, that's Tucson. That's where we're going, folks. So if people are in the chat, we're going to the FBI building. We'll see if the person is detained, if we can get any information. Maybe there's some media down there. We'll try to find a name. Other person down there at the FBI building.
I'm just going to take the green part off, twist, for it. I make these every single year. I think I have them posted on my account like 5 times. Like that. Stand up.
Fight button. This is a federal case, and I believe the Fed have taken over this case ahead of Pima County. Rio Rico, 30 minutes. They scoop the person up, take him to the FBI building. He's at the FBI building. He's not going to be in the county jail yet because he's not booked. He's at the FBI building. There's no way they're interrogating this person at the Pima County Sheriff's Office. No way. FBI is interrogating this person.
Filling is all done. Honestly, if you don't feel like typing the strawberries,
It's the FBI building. I'm pretty confident, but we'll see. But we might not know anything. We might just go down there. It might be just nothing of nothing. So
It's gonna fill up with strawberries. Some of the strawberries did not make the plate. Yeah. Now we're gonna top them off. Usually I use graham crackers, but we're gonna use Biscoff.
where do you think the person's being held at right now? I would say the FBI. People are saying hospital, though. I don't think the hospital. I don't think it's hospital. JLR LifeNet Hospital went to Rio Rico and now headed to Oro Valley. There's no reports that the suspect was picked up during a traffic stop. No reports of any injuries that I've seen, anyone injured. I would say life flight, if there was with Rio Rico, probably unrelated. But if you guys could give me a credible source saying that the suspect has been, or the person that, we'll just say the suspect person, whatever you want to call the person been injured in the process, please share the source. Unless the person did something during a traffic stop to hurt themselves or acted funny or acted a fool, run on them or something, got shot. But I didn't see any indication that anyone was injured. So I'm going to take it as if the person went to the FBI. So now keep in mind, whoever this person is could get released. Well, they said examples like Richard Jewell. I would say the Brown University guy, shooter, originally they detained some guy that was at a hotel from Wisconsin. They called him a person of interest. Next thing you know, 24 hours up, we let him go. I think it also happened with the Charlie Kirk assassination when they rounded up a wackadoodle temporarily, thinking it's him. Ended up not being him. Reports are that a life flight took an 84-year-old to Banner Hospital, took off from Rio Rico, landed around 8:25 p.m. Well, that would be Nancy then. 84, that's... The media would have said Nancy has been injured. The media would have said she's been found. She's been injured. The media would have said, the media that we just... Let me case in point. We were listening to the NBC News. NBC News is going to get the scoop better than anyone else because of Savannah's connection. If Nancy was injured, found, taken to the hospital, that would be already out there. Breaking news. Beyond breaking news.
Investigators are going through the Epstein files, and the truth is already exploding into the edible. Erica Fresky go.
Going to the FBI.
When Erica telling what you were saying is right in the middle of its fresh revelation show that she and her mother were in direct communication with
JLR, can I have permission to react to your live? Hey, Jumpsuit Pablo. Absolutely. Go ahead. You don't have to ask. Go for it. Have fun. Jumpsuit Pablo in the house. I enjoy your videos, Jumpsuit Pablo. Prison Insight. Good stuff.
This is the ultimate deception salt.
All right, so, folks, we're on our way to the FBI building. What will we find? What will we find? We shall see. I ate a lot of pizza for dinner. Thank you for the pizza. Pima County Sheriff's was like, deliver anything to the house again. compromised an investigation, and then people are like roasting them, saying, it's a crime scene. They're like, if you got a crime scene, how's your deputies falling asleep in the crime scene? Why don't you have no tape? On my way to the FBI building. We'll see if we, because they could bring this person in, out. I don't know if questioning. I don't know how long they'll be at the FBI building. We'll go. We'll just get to see the FBI building anyway. I'm gonna put this out on X. I'm on my way to the FBI building in Tucson. I'm on my way to the FBI building. I just tweeted that out on X at JLR Investigates. At JLR Investigates. Got to change lanes. Crazy construction. Maybe the Fed will release a name soon. Maybe not. Go to the FBI building. Plus, if there's any media down there, anything like that, then there could be some buzz too. Because we know there's some cameras outside the FBI building. It says ETA for me. ETA would be to the FBI building would be 6 minutes. 6 minutes. It's the FBI building. What we got? Another. We'll try to see if we can find out anything about this person detained. Might just go and ask. Name. They're probably not going to release anything. All right, welcome to Tucson. I made it from the Catalina foothills down to Tucson. Uh-oh. I got to turn. I'll turn. Might have went the wrong way. Four minutes away.
Go past this light, then, at the next one, use the middle lane to turn left onto North Freeway Road.
North Freeway Road.
Turn right to West St. Mary's Road.
Almost there. Two minutes away.
Turn right West St. Mary's Road.
Here's Burger King.
In 1,000 feet, turn left onto North Bonita Avenue.
Bonita Avenue.
Turn left onto North Bonita Avenue.
All right, almost there.
Head south on North Bonita Avenue.
It's at the back of this corporate center.
In 600 feet, turn right onto North Commerce Park Loop.
North Commerce Park. Does anyone know the location where the suspect was picked up in Rio Rico? We can also go there.
Turn right onto North Commerce Park Loop.
If we don't get any action here. Was it like a safe house, or but it was actually a traffic stop? But where's the vehicle? I see.
600 feet, turn right into the parking lot.
All right, this is the FBI building. Right here.
Turn right into the parking lot.
Dude, it's all gated up. Look. It's all gated up. There's no one here.
Turn right into the parking lot, then keep right.
Let's go explore a minute. Dude, everything is gated up. Dude, it's like Fort Knox. It's crazy.
Head toward North Bonita Avenue. At the next stop sign, turn left.
See? It's all gated up. The FBI building. See activity? See it.
Vistaprint prints everything to get your brand in front of your fans, like t-shirts, water bottles, and totes, so everyone can gift it, work in it, and take it. Whether it's one of a kind or one for your whole team, if you need it, we print it with 20% off for new customers at Vistaprint.com.
People say sheriff's department. We'll go over to the sheriff's department. Let's see if the media is there. Is there a main sheriff's office in Tucson? Hold on, let me go to the end of the road. We're going to go over to the Pima County Sheriff's Office. That's where we're going next. Hold on. There's nothing jumping off here that we know of. People keep saying hospital. Pima County Sheriff's Office. What's their main office? Benton Highway? Which one is their main one? There's multiple locations for the sheriff's office.
You are asking me to be an idiot, actually, and I cannot do that for you. Someone once commented beneath this show that if the situation were reversed and there were this many verifiable
Banner Hospital. People keep saying Banner Hospital. You want me to go to Banner Hospital? All right, we'll go to Banner.
And I actually agree with that assessment. We are way beyond coincidence. This is now a conspiracy.
7 minutes away to Banner.
All right, you guys, straight to jail.
Well, 12 minutes. We'll go over to Banner.
Head toward North Bonita Avenue.
The person detained in Nancy Guthrie's kidnapping case was detained in Rio Rico. So we're going to go over to Banner Hospital and see if there's any activity. All right? I appreciate y'all for sharing. And the sheriff's office from there. So we have time. I'm on my way to the Banner Hospital.
At the next stop sign, turn left.
Banner Hospital.
At the stop sign, turn left onto Avenue.
Where we're going.
When did you start noticing really?
Got another comment that came up, color comment. I read color comments. I hear that Annie Husband is in a band called Early Black that plays in Tucson. The guy they had detained plays in his band. You mean to tell me that Annie or her husband didn't recognize him? How do you know about the person detained, Renee? I heard that Annie's husband is in a band called Early Black that plays in Tucson. The guy they have detained plays in the band. Where are you hearing the information about being played in the band? Hold on. We're just going to check out the hospital because it's only like minutes away. And remember, folks, detained is not under arrest. What they're saying is internet sleuths believing it's DE. Yeah, let's go over here, Banner. We're going to check out the sheriff's office. We're going to check out Banner, and we just went to the FBI. He could be in there at the FBI office. We just can't get in there. It's gated up. But we'll look at Banner Hospital because a lot of people requested Banner. We'll just take a drive to Banner.
Right onto West St. Mary's Road.
St. Mary's Road.
Go past
this light. Then, at the next one, use the middle lane to turn left onto North Freeway Street. At the light, turn left onto North Freeway Street.
Suspect detained. Person detained.
In a quarter mile, turn right onto West Speedway Boulevard.
We're on our way to Banner Hospital.
Turn right onto West Speedway Boulevard.
Speedway Boulevard. Of this person. Detained. People are saying the helicopter landed at Banner. We shall see. The internet sleuths, y'all are the ones that know like about this kind of stuff, right?
By the FBI as a way for the public to learn what's happening in the investigation. A lot of that centers right here in Tucson because that is where the crime happened. That is where Nancy Guthrie has had her life and family. This is home for them. Is it a case where whoever's responsible for this is area? We don't know the answer to that yet. There's also been a broader outreach across several states with billboards going up with information, her photo, the phone number. That's been a part of this. And now there is work that's happening involving a few officers or deputies at a time going to areas where there might be an opportunity to learn something. Commercial businesses in the area that is not too far from where Nancy Guthrie lives. To describe her home as we have as being particularly desert-like in the sense that it is so dark here at this hour of night, no street lights, none of that. There's also a lot of vegetation that blocks some of the visibility for neighbors around this. But she is not far from a thriving business area where there is a lot in terms of rights and shops and gas stations and all of those things. So she's tucked into a community that is very peaceful as part of her life, but not far from activities where there could be businesses that might have seen something or know something or have the kind of cameras and so forth. Before these images, outreach was really looking for who was out at 2 a.m. on that Sunday more than a week ago. They've been able to narrow it significantly by seeing a real figure who came to her home in those wee hours dressed to commit a crime. And now they have more information to work with. About tips, we've been told by the FBI, a spike in tips tonight. As we expect, not all of those will have actual value, but authorities have the manpower to handle it. They know that's coming. They're working with the Pima County Sheriff's Department. The FBI sources that I've been talking to say this particular questioning of an individual is in the hands of Pima County, and they're directing any inquiries to Pima County. So that tells us that this is something in an early stage, perhaps. This is something that could be trying to elicit information from an individual. As your conversation has been unfolding here, anyone who is questioned by authorities has the right to not participate. Is this person cooperating? Are they answering questions? Have they been given their Miranda rights? We don't know any of those details, and it will take time for that to come out. What we certainly hope is whatever is happening in a room with law enforcement is valuable, either eliminating someone or learning something that could help lead to answers about where is Nancy Guthrie, is she okay, and can she be returned to her? So, with all of this at a scale of national profile, we're really sort of inviting our viewers into the incremental work of law enforcement. We don't have more answers right now. There's closer to the answers they need, and for the Guthrie family and the community here, closer to bringing her home. Kelly?
Kelly, I want you to stand by on that community piece, on the way that this community has rallied around the Guthrie family. I'll come back to you on that in just a second, but you're saying something important, and I want to go to Jim Kavanaugh on this, our NBC News law enforcement analyst. And Jim, there's...
All right, so yeah, I was listening to a little bit of NBC News on that aspect, folks. We're almost at Banner Hospital. We're everyone in the chat was like, go to Banner, check out Banner because of the flight that went to Rio Rico around the same time and then went to Banner. So our ETA is very 9:05. It's coming up in a few minutes. Got to turn here. We're 3 minutes away from Banner. And we'll see if, if there's any activity there. I might even go into the front and say, hey, did anybody get brought here in reference to a person of interest or somebody detained? All right, I got to turn here. So we'll go find out. Where's this person at? That's our goal, to find out where this person is at. He could be at the FBI building. I think he probably is. It's Fortress, but no media there. Even out there, someone got a tip of where he's at. Okay, here's Banner. Here's Banner on the left. No, that's not it. Banner's coming up. You saw like hospitals and medical centers and stuff on the left of me.
Thank you. I just have to apologize.
Going in now, Banner. I think I'm there. Look. Banner. Yep, I'm there. Banner. All right, suspect could be here. People say in the chat. We'll see. What else is brewing? Have they arrested anybody else yet? And then if we don't get no action here, we'll go to Pima County Sheriff's. And we'll see what's going on there. All right, we're at Banner. Let's see if I see any media here. Look, that guy put out his camera up there. He might be media. Let me see. All right, I'm at Banner. Let me see if there's any. You hear the chopper? All right, I'm going to find a spot real quick and walk around. Hold on, I'll be right back. See if I can find a spot and walk around for a second. Ask some questions. I know it would be a HIPAA violation. That's true. You think they're going to tell you about the medical condition of someone that has been, if the person's even here? The person's 3 options: Banner, FBI building, or the sheriff's office. He's not in the county jail because he's not arrested. What all y'all saying? All right, hold on. I'm gonna go in real quick. I'll be right back. Yes. I'm sure there's like a receptionist or something. Right back. So I would have to know the person's name, she said, but she said, no, there's nobody here. But I will show you this. Going in there, you got to even go into metal detectors because you got to go through metal detectors when you go in there. It's crazy. They make you go through metal detectors. Nah, he ain't here. The person is not here at the hospital. So sheriff's office, that's our next. What's their main one? What is the main Pima County Sheriff? Yeah, we're gonna go down to Benson Highway. Dude, that thing is taking off. pretty cool. Pretty cool. All right, we're gonna go over to the Benson Highway. We're gonna see if there's any activity at the sheriff's office. It's Benson Highway. But let me get a second here and let me just scour the news. People are Benson Highway is 13 minutes away. So let me just get some info here. We're going to Benson. Yeah, we're going to Benson. Plug this in. We're going to the sheriff's office. Now, if they go to the jail, they're booked. That means they're arrested. No indication anybody's arrested. You can't just send somebody to jail like that unless you have probable cause to arrest them. Unless they're not sharing information. All right, headed to the sheriff's office. Pima County, the main sheriff's office. Benton. Now, he could be at one of those other ones. Hey, look. What's this? What's going on here? Let me ask. Hello. Hey. So, is this guy here? What are you guys here for?
I have no idea that we can come here. Honestly.
They told. Yeah. Well, my viewers are telling me to come here too. So.
What are your viewers telling you?
Well, I just went to the FBI office. I mean, I can't tell if there's activity there because it's all gated in, you know. Pima County Sheriff say they detained somebody at a traffic stop to the south, questioning somebody, maybe at the sheriff's office. But why here? Because my viewers are like, come here because there was some sort of flight that went down to Rio Rico. You're at Fox, right? You're Delbert. Hey, I know names, man. Yeah, you never get it. No one can get anything past me. Once you tell me a name, I remember. So they just told you to come here.
Yeah, they said the same thing to me. I just asked.
Can I park over here? Is there?
That's probably going to be where everybody's at.
How do I get over there?
You got to go out this way.
Yeah.
Take your first left again. Kind of a weird little divider.
I can't go this way?
You may be able to. This is the way that I can. I don't know what goes that way though.
Okay.
It's not too bad if you be here in about 3 minutes.
Yeah, man, this is pretty crazy stuff. Yeah, I think I could get there. All right. Thank you. All right, Fox News is here with cameras. There's cameras. Media here with cameras. Why? What do you think? They were told to bring him here. He's good though. He was out there in the field. I can't get over there though. I think it's all locked in. Unless I can go over here and turn. Nope. I gotta turn around. Hold on a second. I'm getting information here. Or Nancy at the hospital? Nancy. Sorry. But why would Fox tell people to come here if they didn't get wind of something? Nancy? We're going to go over here and talk. A lot of people in my chat were saying, there's two things people were saying in my chat. Suspect or Nancy. Because they said, well, an 84-year-old woman on some scanner got taken. So there's your two things. But where's the suspect? Or the person of interest? Or the person detained? All right, found him. I didn't bring my tripod. Let's go see.
How we doing, everybody?
So, yeah, people in my chat, people were saying Nancy, and they were saying the suspect.
Yeah, I heard something about somebody being picked up. I didn't correlate the helicopter to that, but maybe it's coming from the same area.
Is there any other locations that anyone's curious about?
Yeah. What a miracle! What a happy ending it
Could be. Could be.
Everybody pray.
Everybody pray for Nancy. I need something to hold this up. Some rocks. Yeah. So stand by, folks. I'm just trying to get some information. No go? Huh? No go? Nothing here? All right. Media just said not connected to Nancy. Gotcha.
I don't know. I don't know.
My viewers told me to come here.
Hey, man, I don't know for sure. Don't quote.
Yeah.
Don't quote.
But you got your source. Who's you with?
I've got sources. I'm with one of the local medias. But
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, everyone's telling me to come down here too. All right, so we just told him it's not connected to Nancy, but I'm not quoting on that.
Don't do that.
Yes.
Please. I got a.
He's packing it up. They're packing it up. We could go to the sheriff's office now.
Hang on, one sec, Robert. Hang on.
Sheriff, court authorized search underway south of Tucson. So what's going on south of Tucson? A court authorized search. All right, they're pulling the media from Bannon. Let's go down to let's go down to sheriff's office. Thanks, guys. Yeah, take it easy. All right, they're saying not connected. But we have to look into this court-authorized search going on in Rio Rico. I also have to take my rent-a-car back and switch up at 10 p.m. So you guys, I don't know if I want to sign off or you guys just come with me. All right, we're on these hunts. Let's go to the sheriff's office first. And we go to a rental car. I'm going to look more into Rio Rico, but maybe we'll come back on for Rio Rico. But let's at least go to the sheriff. See if anything's popping there. Crazy. All right, y'all. Oh, hold on a second. So, Rio Rico. All right, large police presence was seen in Rio Rico. Rio Rico. The area is less than 15 miles from the port of Nogales. There's something going on at Rio Rico. Address. If somebody knows the address where this raid is, please put it in a color comment. I saw something here. Let's go down to the sheriff's office for now. Hello. I'm going to the sheriff's office. Do you know the address to where this Rio Rico raid's going on right now? Yeah. Yeah, can you find me an address? I have to just drop off a vehicle and pick another vehicle up, and then I can shoot down there. Yeah, that's cool. I had no problem driving there. It's fine. I mean, I'm sure if there's an address there, search warrant, whatever like that's going down, they're going to be going through every nook and cranny there. You know what I mean? Going through notes, documents, exhibits. You know what I mean? So if the person that got detained, then they're going to tear that house apart. Yes. Rio Rico. You ever been to Rio Rico? I have. Yeah, it's far down there. It's down by Nogales. Yeah, keep me informed. If you, I mean, I can start shooting down there now. I can look around. I mean, I have no problem going down there. Yeah, but I got to switch up. Yeah, I got a different vehicle. I had to do it a different way. So, I'm just gonna go to the sheriff's office see if there's anything around there. Get a vehicle, and I'll head to Rio Rico. If you can find out anything, please let me know. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Bye-bye. All right, so I'm going to try to get the address. I'm going to head down there anyway because it seems like activity going on at Rio Rico. I mean, it's not in a big town anyway. We're going to go check out. Oh, they're in Rio Rico. The people are posting pictures. Michael Ruiz, Fox News, he's got photographs there. Outside of a residence. Santa Cruz sheriff vehicles outside of a residence in Rio Rico. Rio Rico. Rico. The Rico. I'm at the sheriff's office now. Benson Highway, just median parking lot. I can't go live on YouTube. Sorry, chat. Bridget Wonders says. Yeah, I'm on my way there. I'll be Bridget Wonders in a few minutes. I'll be there in a couple minutes. We'll see what's going on. Media there. If the media is there, then they think that guy's there. Heavy police presence in Rico. Almost at the sheriff's office. Six minutes. Rio Rico. Going to Rio Rico. We're going down to the border. There's a giant In-N-Out burger. Almost there. We're on our way. I got to make 2 stops. I got to go to the sheriff's office. I got to get some gas. Got to pick up another car. And then I'm going to Rio Rico. We'll get a feed up in Rio Rico. Because they're probably going to be out that house all night. We're in for the long haul tonight. Yeah, on my way to Rio Rico. Just make a few stops first. See what the heck is going on in Rio Rico. What happened to my thing? All right, sheriff's office is right here. We got to make a turn here. It's literally on the left. I just want to see what's popping off here, if anything at all. Rio Rico. Sheriff's office right here up on the left. Sheriff's office. Where's the suspect? Yep, media's here. Look at this. They're all out here with cameras. Look. Media's here. The cameras. Let's go investigate. They're all out here. See? Go over here. There's tents out here. There's tents out here. Let's go right here. I'm gonna park right here. Let's go park right here. Let's go investigate. Drop some glasses.
Look, he does know where she is. He is the guy, and he told me something. So there's a lot of nuances legally going through this. We don't know if it's under arrest. We don't know if they're searching.
The suspect here. Person here.
Second, pulls toxins through your skin. You feed thousands of girls, and peroxide dries out and chemicals while you sleep. Third, it boosts your immune system. Fourth, it softens calluses and dead skin. The peroxide breaks down hardened skin naturally without scraping. And fifth, it improves circulation. The oxygen increases blood flow to your extremities. Here is how to do it. Fill a basin with warm water, add half a cup of 3% hydrogen peroxide.
Do they make you make a metal detector before you go in?
Do this 3 times.
Whoa!
Energy increases.
Whoa! Metal on me except a phone. That's weird. That was weird. I think I got beamed. All right, so there is a media presence here. I want to go down the crime scene. I want to go to the crime scene. Hi, how are you? So, are you the one that sent that message? What's happening here? Is the person here? You don't believe so? Nice. Thank you. Thank you. You too. I'm trying to. What about Rio Rico? Do you know the location of Rio Rico? Really? You know it all, right? You know every street.
Was right here, Rio Rico, Arizona, and
Yeah. About an hour.
Sure.
There's stuff going on there.
Closed out here.
Yeah.
They're just calling it a subject right now.
Probably missed it, you think?
Not a suspect.
Not so sure. No.
So as usual, got talked to
What's your name? I am. Hi, Emma.
This is where the
Oh, you're
person
fine. Who's that?
and the reason why
That's cool. Homemade soaps. I'll use it. I'll use the homemade soap. Thank you. Oh my God. Thank you. Thank you guys. Thank you. Emma's soap bar. Can I show it? All right. Cool. Thank you. Candles. You guys make candles too? I like the soap. Thank you. I'm going to use it later. Thank you. You guys take care. Thank you. God bless you guys. Look, that got homemade soap. Look. Gave me soap. Emma's soap. That's pretty cool, isn't it? It's pretty cool. I got some soap. All right. So, yeah, I'm going to use it later. So, all right. So they don't think this person is here. They don't think this person's here. So what we're going to do is let's just go to Rio Rico. Why not? Let's go down there and see what's going on. I mean, and then we can always shoot back up here. It's going to be a long night, folks. So what we have to do, though, got to make a few stops. Stops would be, I got to get gas. I have to return a rental car with gas. Otherwise, they charge me a significant premium. So we're going to put in Tucson Airport. I got to find like a gas station right by the airport. Find out. I'm going to this location, rental car spot. All right. So I'm only 11 minutes away from here. All right. So in the meantime, I got to find gas on the way. We're off. Now, I already booked another vehicle and switched off. So I'm not going to extend. It just take a couple minutes. There's no line. Like, you don't have to go through, like, it's crazy. There's not, like, the rental cars in Tucson, they just give you keys. And you literally, you don't have to go through, like, gate and show ID or nothing like that.
At the next stop sign, you'll turn right.
Oh. All right. We're on our way to Rio Rico.
At the stop sign. Historic US 80.
Historic US 80. Oh, this is the historic US 80 where we started from. So we're on a streaming mission in real time of what's going on, all these key locations. Matter of fact, let's just knock it out now. Let's just knock it out now. Circle K. Let's knock it out now.
Turn left toward South Campbell Avenue, South Keno Parkway. Then immediately turn right onto South Campbell Avenue, South Keno Parkway.
Let's knock it out now.
Head southwest, then turn left.
All right, back.
Turn left toward South Campbell Avenue, South Keno Parkway. Then you'll take your first right onto South Campbell Avenue, South Keno Parkway. Head southwest, then turn left. Head southwest, then turn left. Turn left toward South Campbell Avenue, South Keno Parkway. Then you'll take your first right onto South Campbell Avenue, South Keno Park.
It's time to roll. Here we go. Going to Rio Rico. We're going to rent a car first. We go to Rio Rico. Rio Rico. Where we at?
Breaking
Right,
news.
10 minutes away from the airport.
News. Come on in, folks. We got some breaking news.
If there's any other information, just share in the chat about what's up. There's a name. We might not know the name of the person until morning. Maybe. Maybe not.
Continue for half a mile.
We're on our way to the border. Just one stop. All right, I got the address in Rio Rico. Camino Agosto. Right off
600 feet, continue straight onto South Tucson
right off the
Boulevard.
interstate. I got the address. All right, it's just been provided.
Continue straight onto South Tucson Boulevard.
So we got that. So we just have to get there.
Continue on South Tucson Boulevard for 2 miles.
Probably had a whole place blocked off for a while. Maybe. Yeah, but if they release the crime scene, we'll be able to at least see the address and we can do a cross-reference and we can find out who lives there. I'll be at the airport in a few minutes.
If y'all come to the Houston airport, just know they don't give a shit about people's health. They're more worried about what they get in their stomach. But it's those two. That one's on a fucking power trip. I don't know what the fuck he's on. And that fat ass is just worried about what he's gonna get in her stomach. So, yeah, they don't care about her.
Rio Rico. People are saying Carlos.
Next light, turn left.
People are saying Carlos. Carlos. We're saying Carlos.
At the next stop sign, turn right. At the stop sign, turn right onto South Country Club Road.
A DoorDash driver. A DoorDash driver. He was delivering DoorDash. That's the reports. A DoorDash driver. Ryan Hinton was reporting that.
Hey guys, so I just got to Rio Rico, Arizona, and this is where the subject was pulled over in the case involving Nancy Guthrie. You know, there's this person who's being questioned right now. This is where the traffic stop was, right here, Rio Rico, Arizona, and it appears that the person may also live in this area, though I'm not sure. They've got the roads closed down here. I literally just got here. They're just calling it a subject right now, not a person of interest, not a suspect. Sorry, the lighting is really bad out here. But that's the latest. Let me go talk to some people and see what I can find out. But again, this is Rio Rico, Arizona. This is where the person was detained. And the latest
In 600 feet, continue straight onto East Los Rios Road. Continue straight onto East Los Rios Road.
Rio Rico. A DoorDash
East Los Rios Road for half a mile.
driver. DoorDash driver. Rent-A-Car, Tucson.
West on East Airport Drive. 6th Rent-A-Car Tucson End Airport may be closed by the time you arrive. Take your next right onto South Tucson Boulevard. Turn right onto South Tucson Boulevard. Then you'll take a slight left toward South Tucson Boulevard. Take a slight left toward South Tucson Boulevard. Then merge onto South Tucson Boulevard. Keep South Tucson Boulevard. Continue on South Tucson Boulevard for half a mile.
Rent a car, return. Rico Rio. Those bumps.
In 600 feet, keep right to continue on South Airport Drive. Keep right to continue on South Airport Drive, then turn right. Turn right, then your destination will be on the right.
Hurts.
Your destination is on the right.
I don't know if I gotta take the keys with me or what. All right, we're out. We gotta go rebook. Not rebook. Hello. Cut this here.
Of the vehicles seen.
Rough. Oh, we still got 37,000 people watching. Dude, I literally kept the same vehicle. He said the other one wasn't ready. And I was just like, just let me have this one. It's like, all right. He said they're all out of cars because of the gem show or something. Gem show.
If you have volume loss underneath your eyes, do not get under eye filler. You need to try a calcium stick first.
This stick that they're calling filler. I don't want to just discourage you or anything like that, but you just told me it's unrelated to the person that was at the hospital.
And that's kind of where, so
Matt and Alex, and he, while laying on his
fucking retarded. Place kind.
White people, Mexican people. I got Mexican nephews that say nigga all day long. Like when we talk to each other.
But is it right though? Is it right though?
Schools, and I'm gonna come out that bitch unscarred.
I feel that, yeah.
I
know exactly what you're saying.
I don't like the fact that people can just sit up there. My brother is a habitual liar. Like if you look up habitual liar in the dictionary, Corey Wilson's name is in parentheses, literally. My mama tried to beat the lie out of him, literally.
Yeah, like, so can I play one clip from him real quick that he said the other night? Like this is from, somebody sent this to me. This is about the shed at Grandpa's house. I don't know if you guys can hear this. Let me know if you can hear this.
I can't hear it.
You can't hear it? It's well, so he said, they asked him, was there a shed there? And he's like, nah, there's no shed. There might have been something. There was too much stuff in there. No one ever went in any shed. But you're saying there was no shed.
I said, anytime I told them that they caught him in a lie and just ignored it, comments saying he's a liar, but they was deleting those comments.
Really?
I didn't go on no podcast. Have nobody pay me $250. But yeah, bitch, you gonna send me $250, ho, because you encouraging them to slander my fucking family, and I'm sick of my brother. That he belongs in a fucking mental institution. I sent there before, and somebody signed him out because he had to be signed out by another family member, a grown up.
So he really went to him. How long in a mental institution?
This happened in 2020.
Really?
2020.
Wow. So they, just so I have this straight, they were looking for somebody to back up their allegation that Alex is that Ray's a diddler, and the best that they could find was your brother, who's in a mental institution.
Yeah, and this is the guy's honest truth on my mom's grave. My mom passed away in 2017, and I know she's turning cartwheels in her grave because she's so disappointed in my brother Corey.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I just really feel like everything that he's going through in his life is because of bullshit that he's done to the entire family. Like, nobody in the family likes him. He's not invited to no gatherings because of all of the bashing and slander he's done to the entire family on social media. Like,
really?
He's posted things about me. Just last night because I told them if they bring him on around, because I already had words with my brother earlier that day because I didn't appreciate the stuff that he did. And I told him how I felt. I told him he was a mental patient and a drug user.
What kind of drugs?
Whatever type of drugs that make you pick at your teeth. I don't know. Drugs make you pick at your teeth all day long and eat sweets all day long and not food. That drug.
God damn. Wow. That's not good. Listen to what he says here about, he's got a different story here. Listen to this.
He was out here in the streets, he been to the pen and different things like that. When Alex came home and he was even still mad at the way. It's been years.
You can't hear. Hold on. Can the chat hear it? Can you guys hear it in the chat? Or is I don't know. Hold on. Can you guys hear that in the chat? Chat can. Crackle pop meth. Hold on. What do you get? Let me know, chat. Can you guys hear that? You can hear that. Okay. I'm gonna play. I'll tell you what he says. If you can't hear it, I'll tell you what he says right now. All right. Let me play.
I've been saying this since.
So Alex been saying this allegations since he was a kid.
Yeah, I've been saying this even before I went to the time.
What was the story you heard?
Man, Ray had 60 something on the age.
Come on, Bella. Let's go outside. Bella, come on.
So he know not to be in that way anymore. And I was 16 at the time, I was 34, now I get harder.
come on.
Really? So he seems to be
Bella,
saying that. He seems to
let's
be
go
saying
outside.
That he doesn't think Ray did anything that didn't look like it. That's what he's saying there, right?
JFK, what the fuck's his name?
Yeah, I mean, so you were yelling that you correctly marked one, but you put on it without at the same time? Yeah, I can hear it. Oh, you can't hear it. Why is that? Yeah, try it real quick. Try and see if it works. Give her a chance to come back in. But hey, you know, that's the fact that you heard that guy totally say, he walked the track. He was the guy who walked that. He's like,
Bella, come on. Let's go outside.
don't even go in the house. They don't look around, nothing, right? And so this woman gets arrested and charged with murder. And I'm like, I found out about this 15 months after it happened, and I started looking into it. And I'm like, holy shit, this woman's been framed for murder. He had no broken bones, no bruises on his body, nothing. And they're saying he got hit by a fucking 6,000-pound car going 24 miles an hour in reverse. That she hit him in fucking reverse, and that she fucking, like, that happened. It was crazy. So I start, and here's the craziest part. Woman inside the house, Jennifer McCabe, she Googles at 2:27 in the morning, how long to die in cold. Why the fuck would you Google that at 2:27 a.m. if he never came in the house, if you thought he just went home? Why